Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. You're seeing it right here, right now, May 20th. We got Bitcoin's green dot popping off here on the trading indicator. These are extremely bullish indications of higher highs and making higher highs from here on out. So you can see the last green dot formed back here in February. Price of Bitcoin was about 42,000. It went all the way up to 75. The last one before that was back in September at about 26. This thing went all the way up to 45. So about 100% move right there, and then a 500% move right here. If we go, I'm sorry, not 500, but that was 50 to 70%. And if we go another 100% off this, that would put us at around 120. Okay, I'm shooting for 100K on Bitcoin. I think there is a very good chance we could see 100K Bitcoin here by the end of the year. And now that we're getting this signal, folks, we have a level. We have a $60,000 level. Okay, and the more conservative people will tell you to set it up there at about 63. I'm using 60. Okay, that's about a 10% risk to the downside, and I don't see this thing pulling back, breaking 60 here. Okay, at least in the time being. The daily chart is a little overextended at the moment, but the weekly chart is giving you the signal just like it did back here in February, and just like it did right there in September. So I'm fully bullish on the crypto markets right now. Stop loss, always setting a stop loss on my trade at $60,000 in case I'm wrong. I'm only going to lose 10%, right? And not, if we go down to 45, lose 30, 40%. Setting a tight stop loss here at last week's candle on these names. I only have one position currently open as of right now, and that is ICP. ICP's chart is also putting in a little doji here. My macro stop loss on this is 11.11, but I'm tracking this one on a little bit smaller time frames. I was right here entering off the big daily dot, that signal that we got over here a couple weeks ago. We're going to go over all these signals. These just popped off today, so we're going to take a look at these charts here and hit your guys' chart requests over there in the Discord. But I'm looking at ICP right now, bouncing very nicely off the 4-hour with a green dot. So the less conservative stop loss, right? If you want to limit your risk to the downside, the 11 would be the stop loss on the weekly. That's just down there where the 50 is. But I'm tracking this thing on a 4-hour right now, and I think we're going to bounce here off that 50 week, and I think we're going to break out here at least off this green dot. I'll know I'm wrong if that level breaks, right? If we get a red dot directly afterwards, but that's a big candle breaking out now over the 9 EMA there on the 4-hour. Still super bullish on ICP, and again, we're trending above our mean. So if you guys are new, we do have a specific set of rules that we like to trade by. The first one is we only buy the day of the big green dot on the trading indicator from the Overkill alerts. Okay, those are going to be some of the signals that we cover here today. Okay, and Overkill alerts, we got a few of them going off here on FTM. We got one on Solana. We got one on Link. We got one on Rune, PNG, XDC, Ray, Bitcoin, Intel. We got Affirm, Robinhood, CVE, CCL, AMD, DApp, and Riot. Riot blockchain even popping off. There's a crypto stock for you. We'll take a look at all those charts here in just a sec after we go over the rules. The second rule after, right, we're only buying on signals from those alerts. Okay, we only buy the day of when we get the green dot alert, whether that's a weekly or whether that's a daily. Okay, number two is we only buy when the RSI on the indicator is near zero. The RSI is our light blue line here. Okay, and the best time to buy is when that thing is on the floor. Okay, you could see Bitcoin hit around 3. Okay, this light blue line is what I'm talking about when that's at 0. Okay, especially on a weekly chart. The weekly chart, last time it was here, it was back in August. Okay, that was right here at 26. So we want to make sure that thing is as close to the bottom as possible, because our sell target is always when the blue line hits the white dotted line. Okay, so you can see it hit the white dotted line here in March. Bitcoin was at 74K, and then it pulled back for about 6 or 7 weeks. Okay, same thing up here. You could have sold right here. Yes, you could have made a little bit more, but we're never trying to time the top, folks. We have a cheat sheet down here. Okay, we want to sell in this area. We don't want to ever time the top or the bottom. We want to get in near or around the bottom. Okay, where we're buying is when we see a green dot. Like right now, I would not be waiting to buy Bitcoin if I wanted to buy Bitcoin. Okay, and I would just set a stop loss at 60K. We're buying the second we see that on the chart that we're trading. If you're trading a weekly chart, you're buying Bitcoin right now. You're not waiting. Okay, the second you see it, you get it. Okay, you should have bought Bitcoin back here. This is the big green dot on the daily. So I've been talking about this the last couple of weeks, but there are a difference between the dots on the indicator. So if I go to add alert, Okay, there's a big green dot and there's a small green dot. The big green dots are the most bullish, okay? Especially on a daily chart. That's the day I want to enter, okay? The big green dots have the shaded area down here on the indicator, okay? And then the small green dots don't have the shaded area. So the daily big green dots are the day we're entering, right? That's the day we want to get in, okay? The day we want to take our position, boom. Okay, that would have been right there on Bitcoin at about May 3rd, and that was around 59K. Okay, 59K, that thing came at on May 3rd, and then of course we had our stop loss right there at 56 off of the big green dot on the daily. So the big green dot on whatever name you want to buy. For example, I bought ICP right here on the 14th. Okay, there was the dots, right? Bada bing, bada boom. I got in at around $12. I entered on this. It hit 13.5 yesterday, pulling back a little bit today. But again, looking like a reversal is going to happen here on the 4 hour, so I'm not worried about it. But the best time, the best day, if I were to pick any day to buy an asset, it would be the day I get the daily big green dot. Okay, and then the weekly dot will come after that big green dot. Okay, if you're right on the trade, it will come afterwards. I'm expecting a green dot on ICP here on the weekly, probably in the next 1 to 2 weeks. You might even get it this week. Because again, the stochastic is down here on the floor. So I'm going to sell once the stochastic gets back up here. I'm not going to sell until we hit the white dotted line there on the weekly chart on ICP. Okay, because that's the top of the wave. As traders, we're trading the waves, buying low and selling high. Okay, we're right down here at 0 on ICP, so I'm looking for a position. Right, when we get down here on the 0 line, that's when I'm looking. That's when I'm looking for my daily big green dot. Okay, from the indicator. Again, I don't want to buy this green dot or this green dot or this green dot or this green dot or this. I want to buy the big ones. Okay, only the ones with the shaded areas. That's what I'm buying. Okay, on a daily chart. And again, the weekly is just confirmation of the market trend. This is the most bullish thing I've seen for Bitcoin since back here in January. Okay, I mean, it's been almost 6 months since we've gotten a buying opportunity, an actual buying opportunity here on Bitcoin. So that's pretty much confirmed right there, right? That big green dot was confirmed there. Okay, and you can actually move your stop loss up now. I mean, you could probably put it at around 62, 60. I just use 60 as a round number. I don't think this thing is going to break, though. I think that thing's going to hold on to 65 there. I really think we're going to break out here, folks. This weekly alert is extremely bullish. Someone pointed out also in the Discord that the monthly dot, we had a red monthly dot on the monthly dot. That is now gone. That is now no longer on the chart. Okay, nowhere near the chart. And you're getting the weekly confirmation with the stochastic starting to reverse here on Bitcoin. Super bullish in my opinion, folks. Okay, and again, my stop loss is going to be at 60K. Okay, or probably move it up there to 62. I'm going to say 62K is my stop loss now on Bitcoin. As long as we hold 62K, I am fully bullish. I am fully bullish on Bitcoin right now because of this signal. Okay, and if this closes into Sunday, meaning if we close at this level at Sunday, this is not going to be able to be taken off the chart. That is going to be confirmed just like it was there and just like it was there. You haven't had a buying opportunity like this on the crypto markets or Bitcoin since February. And again, when Bitcoin goes, all the rest of the names go, folks. So we're looking really good. Okay, if you guys want some analysis on what I'm looking for over here on the Overkill watch list, I share this watch list. Look at that, GME. Them diamond hands are getting crushed. Ooh! Ouch. Down 20% today. I'd probably buy GME at around $17. That's what I look to, but I can't believe it, dude. I mean, I've seen people post in 100K positions that they took it like 50, 60K, saying they're diamond hands, and now they've lost 80% of their base. So here's TRB. This one, yeah, I covered all these names yesterday, or I mean on Saturday's video. If you guys want to go watch the analysis on these, I want to hit these ones this morning because we got some new alerts, and I'm wanting to take a look and see where we're at. So let's go ahead and start here with RBN. That was a big daily. I believe it was. What is that? A big green dot on the daily. So what I do on this one, it's got the big green dot. I'd wait for a green candle. I need a green candle. Okay, 75 cents is the stop loss. Again, we're using the stop loss level at the level we get the green dot on there. 19. Okay, 19 is the level you want to watch there. It's 75. I'm not going to add this one to the look at the buy list because it's below our 200 weight. Or our 200 EMA. I want to make sure all my assets I'm buying are above this. I do like the fact that that's showing, but 75 cents would have to be my stop loss. I'd wait on the first green candle. Okay, I want to see a breakout over this 9 EMA right here. The pressure is still to the downside. So I wouldn't be buying every single one of these, right? There's multiple things to take into consideration on the trading rules. Like we're trending above the 50-week moving average. Okay, the 50-week moving average is our light blue line here, which it is. Okay, that is the mean. If you look at our cheat sheet, okay, it's just the average price over the year. A 50-week EMA is the average price over the last year. Okay, it's a good reference point to use. When we're below the 50 EMA, we're in a downtrend. When we're above it, we're in an uptrend, right? We want to trade with the trend on things. I wouldn't be touching RBN here just yet. I want to see a big green candle there and a breakout over our 9 EMA on the daily there. Okay, we got FTM showing a green dot on the weekly chart here. FTM showing a green dot on the weekly. The daily's a little overextended, but that doesn't matter when you get a weekly. So look at that. That thing's banging out. Okay, we had the doji candle last week. Green dot here. I like where the stochastic is. FTM's going on the looking to buy list. Okay, that one's looking to buy, except it's not on Coinbase, so I'm not trading it. But that one looks good. Okay, stop loss has to be 73. I'd be looking down here, entering on pullbacks on either the daily chart, the hourly chart, okay, or the 4 hour, but this thing looks like it wants to do the Ripski here. Okay, that's pumping there. I'd actually move the stop loss probably up there to 83, and use that as a level to watch there. Just looking at the 4 hour there. But the weekly dot, that is confirmed, and our sell target would be when this stochastic RSI, the light blue line, gets back up here to the white dotted line. Okay, just like that. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, that's where we sell. We're not selling down here. We're selling up here at the top of the wave. FTM looks good. That's a buy there. We got Solana. I took a look at this last night. The second the signal came in. Okay, we got a stop loss at 147 on that one. That's a green dot again. Looking to sell this one when the stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line. That's a buy. Okay, here's Link. Link, and make sure you guys are using the stop losses. Okay, rule number 6 of the stop loss is use a stop loss and own your losses, folks. A lot of traders don't know how to lose. You guys got to learn how to lose. Okay, if your level breaks, okay, if this 1461 breaks, you're wrong on the trade. You got to cut your losses. Okay, 1460 is the new stop on Chainlink, and again, we're not looking to sell till this stochastic gets back up here at the white dotted line. That looks really, really good there, given the signal. Chainlink is now on the looking to buy list. So when it's on the looking to buy list, folks, I would look to buy names that are down big. Like I'm talking about 5%, down like 5%. Okay. So TRB did get the weekly dot. This was back here in April, right? Back here in April. This is what happened. Boom. It ripped up to 158 from 55.60. Okay, that was a beautiful trade. So now you could be in here on the daily, waiting for it maybe to pull back to 95. That's where I'd want to be buying TRB. But now that it's on our looking to buy list, right, we can look at this thing every morning. Okay, and we can identify entries, okay, based on either a daily, hourly, or 4 hour chart. I would be buying these green dots, okay, buying these green dots. For example, I wouldn't be buying today on MSOS because we're getting a red dot. Okay, we cashed out profits for about a $2,500 trade on that one. That was a beautiful trade there. Okay, that thing could set up again. But now that it's on the looking to buy list, right, I don't want to buy on green days. I want to buy on red days. I want to buy when it's down 5%. So all of these on the looking to buy list, and again, I shared this with you guys, and I'll share it again today. Over here, if you're a member of the Discord, you guys can get access to this playlist every week. So you can just literally click on the link, and it will pull it up inside of your TradingView account. So you guys can, I mean, this is the Overkill watch list. This is what we're following as a unit here. Right? We're following it as a unit. We're getting the same signals. We're all trading the same type of stuff, folks. And these dots are very, very accurate when it comes to a weekly and a monthly chart, and even the daily if you're trading the big green dailies. Okay, massive, massive opportunity here. Let's take a look at Rune, also giving a green dot here on the weekly. Okay, Rune, look at that, green dot. So again, move your stop loss up on the weekly dots up to the bottom of the candle. So 590 is the new stop loss on Rune. Again, this is another name that's not on Coinbase, so I'm not going to add it to my list. Solana was a buy, though, so SOLUSD. So if we have a big red day on Solana or Link, like a 5% down day, again, I don't want to buy Chainlink up 5% today. I want to wait for a pullback, right? I want to wait for a pullback now on either the hourly. What I like to do on the hourly is, again, do what I do with the daily. But when I get the weekly dot, set a buy alert for the big green dot, but on an hourly chart. So the last hourly big green dot on Solana came right here, right on the 19th. Okay, that was right here at 167. So now that we got the weekly confirmation, like, don't buy up 6%. Yes, it's got the weekly confirmation, great. But let's wait on a little pullback here on a smaller time frame chart, right? Maybe it'll pull back to 175. Boom, there's our opportunity, right? Wait for that signal right there. So I'm setting that on Solana, and I'm setting one on Link, and Link looks like it wants to print one like ASAP. So those are just going to go to me. You guys can set your own alerts on the trading indicator if you have it. If you don't have the indicator, you can get it over here in the Discord. Under this resource tab right here, there's a link with all the directions on how to get it and how to download it. It'll literally load everything that I have, the indicator, the EMAs, everything you see on my chart into your TradingView account in the click of 2 buttons. Okay, but Chainlink's setting up here, folks. I'd probably be a buyer of Chainlink here. I really, really like Chainlink. Okay, that thing's freaking about to do the Ripski. Okay, and the weekly, the strong support level is going to be 1460. Green dot this week. I mean, you got to get in, folks. This is a massive signal. That's pointing straight up to the white dotted line, baby. We're going to get a trade on Link, baby. We're going to get a trade on Link, but I don't think I'd be waiting on this. Okay, I'd take my position now. You're going to risk around 10% on the trade here, meaning if we break down, you're going to lose 10% on your investment. So if you put in $1,000 here, you're going to lose $100 if you're wrong. Okay, but if you're right, and this thing goes and breaks out over 22. I mean, I think the all-time high on this is like 55 or something like that. So that's 300-400% back up to there where we were in the last bull market. And I just can't explain how bullish this indication is. So stop loss is 1460. I'm fully bullish on Chainlink here. We got Rune. I think we just covered that, right? Rune looks good too with the stop loss there at 590. Okay, bottom of the candle, we're getting the green dot on. Okay, always manage your risk, folks. PNG, I think this is going to be a fake out red dot. Okay, it flashed for a second, but looks like a false signal. Okay, looks like a false signal. This thing's just putting in a massive bull flag. I think it's going to break out over 80 cents here pretty soon, probably in this market here. I mean, it's just grinding up. It really wants to break here. My stop loss on this trade is around 50 cents. Set a stop loss at 50 cents on PNG. I'm still bullish on that one, even though the dot came and then it went away. Okay, the dot came and then it went away. So that's still bullish above 50. XDC. XDC, what was that, a weekly? That was a weekly, but it went away. So another one I'd be waiting on a green candle from, but I think it's bullish, folks. You're going to get a big green dot down here on the weekly here. 0.033 is the trade on XDC again, not on Coinbase, so I'm not interested. But if you're buying that signal there, okay, 0.033 is the level. Okay, that's where we bottom right there. As long as this level holds, we should get one of these moves. Okay, we should get one of these moves higher. Again, looking to sell when the stochastic gets back up here at the 100 line. Ray, given the weekly. Okay, a Solana. This is a Solana ecosystem token, so they're built on Solana. Look at Ray, folks. Ray! Woo! 159 for the stop there. Big time there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at this. Yeah, boy. Notifying the Spartans over there. Woo! Look at that. Link, baby. Link. Link. Weekly. Yep. Yeah. If you guys are over here in the Discord, you guys pretty much get, well, if you're a member, you get all the alerts. If you're not a member, you don't want to pay $7 a month, the price of one Starbucks coffee to get in and get all these signals that could literally, I'm not going to say make you rich, but help improve your trading a lot. Okay, look at that. Woo! And we got the BTC, baby. Oh, my God. This is beautiful. You gotta love a Monday morning, baby. You gotta love a Monday morning. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Intel's got a weekly dot here. Okay, we're getting into some ooh, look at Intel here, folks. Nice level here on Intel. I know we're way below, but that's a big liquidation right there. You got a big green dot on the weekly here. I really like Intel here, folks. That looks like a really good trade. I'm going to be taking that probably today. Wow. I mean, just looking at the, I mean, I'm not going to be taking the trade today. What I want to do is I want to set an hourly big green dot alert on that. Okay, when I get the weekly dots, I want to set a big green dot alert on the hourly. Okay, and enter on the big green dot on the hourly, but that's a nice candle right there, dude. Okay, they got dumped on. I mean, you're talking 43% back to where we were trading back there. Wow. Okay, they got killed right there. But that's on the looking to buy list this week. I just set an hourly alert on that one, so I'd be looking to enter on a big green dot on the hourly. If that thing comes down to like 31.50, I'm eating it up. But that's probably one of the best looking trade setups, at least. Big green dots on the weekly don't come very often. You see one came right here. Boom, and it resulted in a big old trade right there. But you got an easy stop loss here. I mean, you put your stop loss at 30, what is it, 130, 140 there. Okay, again, that's right for the level I was calling. Okay, so as long as that level holds, we're bullish. So I'm buying the next green dot here on Intel. I'm going to be watching for a pullback on that. And I mean, if you're taking a shot right now, you're only risking 2% at the moment. So that's a good looking dot there. I really like Intel here, dude. Really like Intel. INTC weekly. Let's go, baby. We're getting some bangers here. Shout out to Overkill Alerts, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Spartans, baby. We're in the building. We're in the building. 29.50 still the stop on A-Firm here. You're getting another buy signal here on A-Firm. Moving that stop loss up to call it 32.50. Okay, you even got a dot here on the daily. So I'm going to be a little less conservative and set a stop loss on 30 at this one. I still think it looks really good. Oh, and the green dot just went away as we spoke. So this one's trying to reverse here. Okay, $30 is my stop loss if you guys are playing that alert from Overkill Alerts. Here's Robinhood. I took a look at this the other day. I think these guys are going to be making, oh, God, look at that. This thing's about ready to explode. 17.50 on this one is the dot. Okay, I'm setting a big green dot on the hourly on this one as well. Again, when I get the weekly green dots, I don't necessarily want to buy the second I get it. Why is that? Well, that's because we're up. Where is Robinhood here? Hood's not on my list. Wow, I thought I put it on there. Okay, Hood's on my list now. Okay, looking to buy list. Okay, it's up 2% today, so that's not too bad. But you can see, okay, we're doing the Ripski. I want to buy in this area, into our 50-week or into our 50-hourly moving average, or this moving average right here. I mean, I'm not saying this thing can't keep running here. Okay, but that's a big old breakout candle there on the weekly. So you probably want to move your stop loss up on this one to around right there at 19.5 if you're playing it. That way, if you're wrong, right, you're only going to be wrong by 5%. I mean, that's just that could be a massive move like this, right? Boom. Okay, not looking to sell till this stochastic gets back up here. So the true stop loss on this thing would be right here at 17, 18 bucks. Okay, so you're risking, that's about a 10% risk to the downside right there with a stop loss at 18. Okay, Robinhood's looking really good. That's on the buy list. And again, I'd be looking to buy that big green dot on the hourly down here. We want that big one. Look at that one. That was a gold one right there. So there's 3 different kind of buy signals. My favorite's this one right here. The big green buy signal. Okay, the small green dot is okay on a weekly chart. Okay, because any weekly dot is bullish to me because that means the next few weeks, the next 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 weeks are going to be up. 8 times out of 10, I would say. But the big green dots are the second or the third best. The big green dots with divergence are the second best, and the golden dots are the absolute best. Okay, but I'm mostly using the big ones and the small ones just because these ones don't come very often. So you got a gold dot right there on Robinhood back at 16. Thing just did the rippity dippity, right? That was on the hourly. Okay, but again, the big green dots, the ones with the shaded, those are the ones I'm looking for. Ones with divergence, right? The second best one, the one that I was just talking about. This one right here, the second best one behind the golden. Okay, that is one that is like this green line is connecting. So what it's telling you is there's divergence. Okay, meaning this wave is bouncing at a higher level, making a higher high than this one right here. So that means there's bullish divergence right there. So that's the second best buy signal. You saw that on ICP. I took the entry there at about $12. I cashed out at about $13.20. And then it pulled back a little bit, and I got in again at about $12.50. So I had a little scalp there, but I'm long on ICP at the moment. That's the only position I currently have, and I'm mostly playing a $11 stop loss here on on the weekly chart. So I think this thing's going to get a bounce here on the 4-hour, and I think we're going to continue higher. So my new stop loss should actually be right there at 12. What is that? 1240. Okay, and I'm going to actually go ahead and set a stop loss for you guys, just so you know how to do this, at least in Coinbase. So if you come over here to Coinbase, you can see my portfolio right here. I got ICP. I'm fully loaded on ICP here. So with that being said, I'm going to set my stop loss down there below that level. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call it 1230. 1230. So if we break 1229, I want to set an order to sell it at 1225. That means if we break down below this level, okay, well, that's at 30. I could probably put it at like 35. I don't see it breaking down below 35, but I'm going to use 29, and then I'm going to set a stop loss. That way I know I'm only risking about $1,000 here on the trade, rather than, you know, if this breaks and we just go absolutely down. I don't think it's going to break, though. Okay, I see that green dot right there and a breakout over the 90 MA. I think this one's about to do the rippity dippity. I think people are sleeping on that. So I could set my stop loss just in case, right, to follow my rules over here in Overkill, in the Overkill trading rules, right? We always use a stop loss and own our losses. I'm okay being wrong if this breaks, because literally everything is setting up for me on this. The weekly's down here on the floor. Okay, the weekly's down here on the floor. The daily chart's giving me the second best buy signal ever. Okay, I bought it right there. And again, I sold it up here for a profit. And now I just bought the pullback again off this 4-hour. Okay, off the 4-hour dot. And now I'm playing this low right here, meaning I don't think it's going to break this. If it's going to break this, this is not going to be in an uptrend. Okay, and I'm okay with being wrong, because I'm only risking at this point about 3% on my position. I'm risking 3% of my portfolio on this position. That's nothing. Okay, absolutely nothing. So that's my stop loss. That's how to set a stop loss on Coinbase. And again, we use those to limit our risk to the downside, so we don't lose 40, 50. All these idiots that are buying, I'm sorry for calling them idiots, but they're just sheep to the slaughter. They're buying GME up here, and they're not using a stop loss or anything to manage their risk to the downside, and they're losing 60 to 70%, 63% on their portfolio. So you put in 10,000 up here, you're down $60,000 or $6,000. You're an idiot. Okay, wait for the dot. Okay, I'm gonna look for a GME 4-hour here. Okay, if we get the GME 4-hour, I'm just gonna set a small one on that. I might consider taking a position. on the 4-hour. So we'll see where that comes. But I got an alert set for myself. Again, you guys get the best buy alerts over here, the best ones. The big green dots on the daily, okay, and the weeklies. Those are the two I'm most bullish on. When I get a weekly one, I don't like to buy the second we get it. Sometimes, like I might have an exception this week for like Link or something. But what I normally like to do is zoom into the 4-hour after you get the weekly. So you got the Bitcoin, right? The Bitcoin, boom. I would have bought Bitcoin right there on the green dot. Okay, bada bing, bada boom, 66, rip, rip, rip. Okay, so when you get the weekly, it's better to zoom into like a 4-hour, an hourly chart. I like the hourly, the big green dot alerts. Those are my favorite to buy, because that just tells you you're oversold on an hourly chart. That's my general strategy. I'll either set a 4-hour alert or a big green dot on an hourly to trade a weekly. Okay, a weekly green dot. Okay, so that's how you set alerts. If you guys have questions about this, just ask over in the Discord. We got CVE giving a big green dot on the daily here. CVE. Bada bing, bada boom. Are we doing the Ripski over here? Okay, big green dot on the daily there. Your stop loss is $20. You got a 30-cent stop loss here. That is literally, what is that, a 1%, 1.6% stop loss there on that green dot. Looks beautiful. I'd be buying that with a stop loss at 20. Okay, I don't think that one's going to break below 20. Call it 1980. Okay, risk like 2% on that trade, but that looks beautiful. CVE, that's an energy trade there. Okay, that's looking really good. Okay, the weekly stochastic, though, is still pretty high, but it is bouncing right there on the 50. So again, I'd set a tighter stop on this one, probably at about 20 off that dot. But that is a good bounce there off of the 50 week. I like it. Okay, that's a nice stock to consider this week. CCL green dot on the weekly. Green dot on the weekly on CCL, nice. Okay, again, move your stop loss up to the bottom of the candle. 1450 is your trade on CCL. That is Carnival Cruise Lines. Okay, airlines have been doing really good lately. Airline stocks. Okay, let's see if these travel companies will follow. Okay, it's summertime. People are booking flights. People are booking cruises. Okay, that's fundamental analysis right there, baby. Okay, big old push up there. So what I'm looking for now on CCL, look at that big old pumpski right there. Okay, big old pumpski right there. So how we're playing this, I'm setting a big green dot alert on the hourly chart. I've actually taken profits right here on CCL, but I take a little bit off the table at least. But I want to buy that first. If we get a big green dot here, I just set that alert there on the hourly for the big green dot. Again, you guys aren't going to get my hourly alerts, but you guys will get the dailies and you will get the weeklies because I don't want a shit ton of alerts going off over there. Okay, you guys are just going to have to follow along. If you have the indicator, you could follow along and you could set the same alerts. But again, I'm looking at the hourly when I get that green dot on the weekly. Okay, the weekly, the daily, and the hourly are our charts, folks. Those are our charts. Okay, and sometimes referencing the 4 hour as well. Okay, the 4 hour isn't a bad one to take a peep at too. Okay, and then there's also the 15 minute, but the 15 minutes a little too short for me. So hourly, 4 hour, daily, and weekly are the ones I'm using. You can use the indicator on any type of chart. I typically like to get the confirmation on the bigger time frames before I zoom into the smaller ones. But again, you're getting a green dot here, yes, on CCL, right? Boom, great. But it's also up 6%. Okay, so what I want to do is wait for maybe like a 3% pullback to 15, boom, and then rip it. If I get that big green dot on CCL or a big green or a red day, I'm gonna know what to buy, okay, because it's on my list. So I'm gonna share this list with you guys after this video here, and hopefully you can reference it while you're watching the video because this is being recorded, pre-recorded here. What else we got here? AMD giving you we called this one out last week. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. AMD, pop it off, baby. Let's go. Okay, beautiful. Again, set the stop loss right there at 53.50. I'm sorry, 153. Let's see if they got earnings. Okay, they don't got earnings. So again, how I'm playing this is I'm looking at my hourly chart and I'm setting the big green buy circle on the hourly for a buying opportunity. Now that I got confirmation, we got the big green daily there. Look at that. Again, the big greens will come before the weekly, guys. Big greens on the daily come before the weekly. We got the last one May 7th. Okay, that was right there at 148. We're sitting at 167 now, and I'm really liking the weekly. The weekly chart will give you that confirmation that we're going higher. Again, our sell strategy is when the stochastic RSI, our light blue line on our indicator, hits up there at 100. Okay, AMD's looking real good this week. Okay, 153. Bada bing, bada boom. AMD weekly. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it, man. Yeah. TSNDF. This is a cannabis stock, I believe. That's what is that? A weekly? But it went away. So this is one of those cannabis stocks in the MSOS ETF. 143 is my stop on that, but you can see the dot. The dot went away there. DAP showing a big green on the weekly. Someone called this out. It's an ETF that focuses on like buying blockchain companies. I'm liking this one here too. Yeah, folks, all these crypto stocks are looking like they're going up. So DAP is a definite buy this week. I'm really liking this one. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this one for you guys over here too. DAP, big green. Wait, that was a weekly. So you're getting a weekly. Oh wow, you are getting a weekly dot. Okay, I messed that up. I messed that alert up. I gotta fix that. But that's a weekly dot. That's a weekly dot there. So again, you're moving your stop loss up to 944. Looking to buy this one on a big green dot on an hourly. Bang. We get that hourly dot on the. We're taking that position. But wow, DAP looks really good here. And stocks or crypto stocks look like they're about to blast off. I want to check Coin and what's the other one? Coin and MSTR. Sailors Company. We got Riot giving a weekly dot as well. So Riot, another crypto company here. Okay, giving you the green dot on the weekly chart. Boom. I'm using a stop on this one at around, I'm going to call it $9. $9 on the stop on that one. And that one's looking really good. We got Riot popping off here with a weekly dot. Oh, did I not post that DAPP? I actually got to fix that real quick here for you guys so that doesn't happen again. Where do we go here? DAP. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just delete this. Yes. Okay, so that was actually messed up on my part there. It's a weekly dot, not a daily. Okay, just as bullish, if not more bullish. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, shit, that was Riot. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. Dap it, baby. Dap it. Bang. I really like DAP. Okay, that's a nice looking trade there. Okay, DAP is a buy, folks. DAP, green dot on the weekly. Bada bing, bada boom. Wow. Okay, 944 is going to be your stop loss. Okay, and I'd just be in right now. I wouldn't even mess around. I mean, you got about an 8% risk to the downside, but that's looking good. That is an ETF that focuses on buying blockchain companies. Okay, if you guys are in the Discord and you are a member, you have access to our fundamental analysis tool. You just type in /info in the ticker. I don't think this one's going to pull up. Maybe it will. Last time, I don't think it did. Maybe it will. Nope, did not. Let me try one more time. Sometimes the newer ones don't pull up. Let me see if I can find it. See if that one pulls. Come on. Work like you're supposed to, you know? If that doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you. But normally it'll pull up a block like this. Yeah, I think we looked that one up on Google, but it's an ETF that invests in blockchain companies. So that looks extremely bullish to me. I mean, the weekly dot there, you see it. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Let's take a look at these requests here. We got BCH. Okay, if you guys got requests, go ahead and drop them over there to be answered in the next video. BCH is looking good. Okay, nice green candle this week. If Bitcoin's going to go, all these are going to follow that. Bitcoin's breaking out over 68 as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Okay, stop loss on BCH is 429. That looks really good there on the weekly. AMD we just covered, looking good. Link we covered, looks really good. I'd be buying both those this week. You got weekly dots on both those names. And CRO, I mean, folks, if Bitcoin runs, you better buy the names you want to own for the long term. I still like CRO. We're still above our mean here. Still above our mean. I'd be a buyer here. Okay, an absolute buyer. My stop loss on this would probably be 10 cents. Okay, but that green dot's going to come here. It's going to follow if Bitcoin explodes right here. If Bitcoin goes over 70, folks, we're going right to 100. We're going right to 100K. Okay, 10 cents is the stop loss. If you want to be a little less conservative, use it at 11. Okay, but that green dot's coming here in the next 1 to 2 weeks if we hold these levels. Matic from Joseph. Okay, I like how Matic's down here on the floor. Okay, just use a stop loss on the trade at around 60 cents. 60 is your stop. Daily, I just don't know why people like Matic. Okay, as long as 60 cents holds, you're good. Okay, you're playing a breakout here though, so I'd get in right now with the stop loss at 60 if you wanna own Matic there. I know you don't got the confirmation yet, but you did get the big green dot back here at about 68, and you're sitting right at 68 where that big green dot came in. So I don't like that it's trending below right on the daily. I think there's some better names to own. I'd rather own a CRO. Again, Matic is below our 50-week moving average, so that automatically checks it off the list. Okay, if we're down below the 50-week, and this is look how it trades though. It's super choppy. Okay, I want stuff that's like in a clear uptrend, like Bitcoin. Look at this, clear uptrend. Okay, Matic, not in an uptrend. Okay, and it's below the 50-week. So again, that's breaking our trading rules over here. So we're just not going to take a position, right? We only trade assets that are trading above the 50-week. This one's below it right now. So let's stay away from that one. Near should be doing good. Near had a green dot last week, and it's getting some follow through here. So move your stop loss up now to $7. Again, I just be riding this thing out till the stochastic gets back up here and touches that white dotted line. That'd be my sell target, but this thing looks like it wants to explode here. Okay, looks really good. Again, just wait for this till we get closer to there to sell. I'd be a buyer here. Okay, buyer or holder on near. Peppy, if that's pronounced PP, I mean, you guys are just, y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. We got PP here. I'd buy PP on the next daily. Okay, and my stop loss would be probably around whatever that, I'm not even going to try to say that number. I don't know what this thing does, but stop loss at last week's candle on that polka dot. Okay, polka dot's getting a doji this week, so I'm in on this one with the doji. and the daily chart is just below there. So you'd be playing a breakout here. I like the candle. I like the little doji candle here. You can wait on confirmation, but the stochastic is down there on the floor. We're sitting right near that 50. Yes, we're a little bit below it, but set a stop loss at 640 on dot. Okay, stop loss is your, well, it's probably actually down there at 6. As long as we hold 6, I'm bullish on dot. Okay, don't let dot break 6, though. Looks good. I'd be a buyer with a stop at 6. And we did get the daily confirmation of the big green dot. That was back here. Okay, back at $6.60 or something like that. And $6 is going to be your stop. Next one, we got Filecoin, FIL USD. I got to sit down for this one, boys. Okay, File's still below it's going to be below the 50-week. But again, we're coiling up here. Okay, we're trying to coil up. Again, if Bitcoin goes, it's not going to matter. Okay, Bitcoin breaks out, folks. All these things are following suit. Okay, they're all following suit. People are waking up right now. They're seeing the green dots on their weekly charts. Just joking. Only we're doing that. Okay, maybe a few other people in the world, but folks, if I'm going to buy at any time, it's going to be on these green dots. I'm not a genius. This is just a piece of AI that I just fortunately know how to read. Okay, big green dots on the daily are always great spots to enter, and the weekly dots are just your confirmation that we're about to zoom. So if you want to own File, set a stop loss at 490. VeChain, VET. Okay, that one's still coming down, sitting right on the 50. So if you own VeChain, set a stop loss at 0.031. Again, the stochastic sitting down there on the floor. Looks good to me. Okay, sitting right there on the 200. Got a red on the daily today. Move your stop loss up. Play this one at 0.032. That's your stop loss. Okay, you got a very, very less than, what is that? Less than 10%, about an 8% stop loss. Again, you could wait on confirmation, but you got the confirmation of a big green daily down here. So that has to be the low. That has to be your stop loss, and you're sitting pretty close to it this morning. Again, these names are going to follow suit if Bitcoin breaks out here, folks. If that green dot on Bitcoin is for real, I believe, which I believe it is, okay, you're going to see some follow through on all these altcoins. Here's QNT. Okay, this one's got some damage to repair, but as long as this one holds about 90, okay, we're good. Stop loss at 90 on that. That's less than 10%. Okay, stochastic down there on the floor looks good with a stop loss at 90. Dogecoin, bada bing, bada boom. Weekly, okay, 12 cents is our stop loss. You got a doji candle forming this week, okay, and the daily's just consolidating here. Okay, consolidating 12 cents is going to be your stop loss, and we should see some continuation on this as well if we get the pumpski from Bitcoin, guys. I cannot tell you how bullish this chart looks right now. Okay, extremely, extremely bullish. So whatever coin you guys want to buy right now, you should probably buy it instead of stop loss, because all these, look at ZRX. Oh my gosh. This one looks really good too, dude. Okay, 50 cents is your stop on this one. I'm going to call this one out. This is a lower cap coin. ZRX weekly. I really like that one. Okay, I really like that one there. Okay, stop loss at 50. ZRX. I'll show you the info pool here. ZRX. I think this one is on here. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be on here. 9.5 times out of 10. Okay, you can see that's a little lower market cap coin. It's 0x protocol. Tells you the market cap right there. Everything past year, how it's performed the past month, the past day. Okay, current price and all that. So I think this one's going to get a green dot here. I really like it. And if you want to be a little less conservative on the stop loss, set it at 43 cents. Okay, but that looks like it wants to fly there. I think we got the big green on the daily. Yes, we did, right back there. So we broke out there. I'm using a stop loss actually on this one at 50 cents. 50 cents is my stop on ZRX. I'd be a buyer this week. That's about a 10% risk to the downside. Okay, that's about right where we're at. And the hourly's looking real good, giving you the signal right there as well. So, wow, yeah, 50 cents stop loss looks good. ZRX, I'd be a buyer. Okay, nice call out right there. I think that was called out in Overkill alerts too. ZRX, GRT, OXT, you said. OXT. Daily doesn't look too great, and we're a little bit below. You got to use a stop on this one at, call it 8.5. Okay, not my favorite looking chart. GRT, though, I want to see what this one looks like. Okay, that one's got a green dot there. Bang. Okay, why did that not get called out? That should have got called out over here, right? It didn't? What? Holy smokes. Good thing we do this, folks. This is why we do this. Okay, 28 cents is your stop. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, GRT. Oh, yeah, boy. Okay, GRT is now on the looking to buy list, folks. And I'm going to go ahead and set an hourly alert on that. Big green dot on the out. Look at that. That was a beautiful trade there at 29. Bang! Okay, big green on the hourly. I'm setting that one. That one's on the looking to buy list now, looking to buy pullbacks again. I don't want to buy it up 8% today. I don't want to buy it up 8%, folks. Yes, we got the dot, but I don't want to buy it up 8%. Okay, 28's my stop loss. I'm not saying we can't absolutely explode to the upside. But again, I want to look for pullbacks. I want to buy on red days, not green days. Okay, but that is a bullish indication there. I don't know why that's not calling out over here. That should be calling out there on GRT. Okay, did I just set... Oh. Nothing yet? Well, the thing's right on the... It should go. It should alert you by the end of the day here. Okay, we got all these other ones. I thought it called that. I knew I had an alert set on that. That's really weird. Okay. You got it, buddy. Link we covered. PROPC. Yeah, boy. PROPC is looking good. No data on the... Okay, there we got some data. Okay, stochastics on the floor. You're getting a doji this week. Stop loss on the trade is going to be right there at 236, my brother. 241. Call it 240. Okay, make sure it holds 240 if you're playing the doji. But this one looks good. Okay, make sure it holds 240 there. And I believe that is the last one. Yep, that's ZRX right there. And that's it, folks. That's it. We got the signals, all the alerts. Okay, if you guys want to watch Saturday's video, I went over a bunch more names over here on YouTube. Again, the confirmation of the weekly chart is the most bullish indication that we can get that the trend is going up in the macro. Okay, the whale has jumped out of the water, and it's time to act. Look at that, Mara popping off 12% today. Green dot came last week. That thing's popping. Okay, these crypto stocks look like they want to run here, dude. They look like they want to run here. Okay, I'm looking for big pullbacks on my list. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys over here. Okay, I'm copying that link. Boom. Let's go. Okay, May 20th. Okay, Monday, we're back, baby. We're back. And guys, throughout the week, I'm just going to be hopping on here as we get alerts. I don't think I want to do a set schedule anymore. I just want to get on here when we get some alerts like this to make videos so we have stuff to go over and stuff to talk about. Still going to be taking your guys' requests. If you guys have those for the next video, go ahead and drop them over here. Hit me up in the Discord if you guys need anything. If you're not a member yet, go ahead and watch this video. Again, it's $7 a month, the price of one Big Mac meal from McDonald's or one Starbucks coffee from the bougie coffee stand. Right? $7 a month to get access to these alerts and all the tools, our watch list. I post all my trades. We do giveaways. Okay, we got Spartan chat over here. Tons of people, tons of Spartans in here winning. Look at that. 92%, 66%, folks. We're out here, man. We're out here. So join the conversation. Join the community if you haven't. All the information's over here in this video. Again, if you don't have the trading indicator, it's right here. Just click this link. It's going to pop up a page where you can then click two buttons. Okay, there's a video on here on how to download it and how to use it. Okay, complete order, and then that'll load right into your TradingView account. All you need is a paid TradingView account. It's about $15 a month, and you can get access to these dots and use the signals and stuff for yourself. Okay, you can set up your own alerts and things like that. Again, to set an alert, you just go here, hit Add Alert, and then again, my favorite are the big green circles for the buying opportunities on the daily and the hourly, and then the small green ones on the weekly. Okay, and you got the red dot alerts you could set yourself as well. But again, our sell target is always when we hit the top of the stochastic on the weekly. That's where we're looking to exit our positions. Okay, we're buying the lows, selling the highs as traders. Okay, we're not holding on to stuff forever. We're playing the low and selling the high. Okay, if you guys got any questions, feel free to email me. My email is overkill@overkillinvesting.club. And all the links to everything you need are over there in the Discord. God bless y'all. Have a great week. Peace.